Okay, hello. This is the lowest win rate cards for Magic God. And while I thought the highest win rate deck looked bad, I think this one looks decent. It has useful removal, some of it doubles as a game finisher, late game tricks with Trials of the False Reflection, there's even some transform, and some synergy with Giramonte. And we even have one relic removal. Alrighty then, let's jump on into a game. And I think this might be the exact same person, but let's hope not. I'm going to hold on to Crystal Rain just in case. Alright, so last video I went on a rant about the new crafting things for Tides of Fate, and there's since been an update. At least for the epics, when you craft a card, instead of getting one epic, you are now getting 20 epics plus a diamond version of the epic. They did this in an attempt to not have such a limited supply pool of cards. And the more I think about it, the more I like this. Because if it costs you, let's say $100 to buy both the diamond cards, and I don't know what the future price of the epic cards are, but let's say it takes $100 to get them. Before, people would value the epic that you get at $100. I don't know if that was worth it, buddy. But now, since you get 20 plus a diamond, they're now valued at less than $5, give or take. They'll probably round up to like 6 or 7, just because, you know, they want to make a profit, which is fine. But, you know, it's much better to have a $6 or $7 epic than a $100 epic that almost nobody's gonna be able to afford. Oh, why has it gotta be zombies? Anyway, so, oh, knocking things over on my desk. Needless to say, I'm fairly happy with that change. It's not the best one, but it's also the best one that they could do that wasn't shooting the people in the foot who went out and bought diamond versions of those cards right away. Because as soon as they made the announcement, they can't just say, oh wait, never mind, because people are spending money on the game. Well, I did hold on to Crystal Rain. So let's see. That's enemy creature, right? Yeah. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, I don't want Trial of the False Reflection now. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put it under. That seems worth it. That was a very good idea to keep Crystal Rain in my opening hand. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and clear his board. Okay, so anyway, this video I want to talk about the god powers and the changes to them. And just my opinion, so this is neither here nor there. This card is doing work. Let's get started off with Light God. Alright, not much changed. In fact, the only change is heal can now heal your opponent and your opponent's creatures, which does things with certain cards in the new set. And it's on flavor, is what it's called. I'm not too worried about the name changes or anything like that. I do... Ooh. I do have a small annoyance with the idea of them wanting to remove, or to make the cards have less words, so newer players aren't as confused. Which is funny, because the last time they changed the god powers, they also did that. Yeah, let's just Epiphany this. Oh, relic removal, good. I'm want to go face. Alright, I got a better setup this time, all because I kept Crystal Rain. Anyway, so Light God, not much changed on flavor. Moving on to War God. I have often said that Slayer was the most oppressive god power in the game. It was very straightforward, and it was very much so, if you start winning, you can sit back and do nothing. Now when they talk about it in their notes and patches, they talk about it being good for control. On top of it being good for control though, what I hated seeing it with was the finisher to aggro that loses steam. We're just gonna double dip. Oh, what's this? At the end of your turn, if the top card of your deck is an Atlantean, gain protected. I don't think I have any way to set that. Oh, what's this? Frontline can't attack. Mana Surge 7, remove can't. Okay. We will go with that. And I only draw a card. Okay. So back on topic. Slayer was really annoying. And the number of times I lost to it, and the fact that the Sanctum had Lambasting Wand and several other damage cards was just really annoying. So do I have to pay 7 mana in a single turn? It's 5, 6. So does this count? Yep, that's it. So now it is Mana Surged. Okay. So yeah, just I forgot where I was on the topic of Slayer, but it was definitely not a fun thing to try and force yourself to get around. And I believe Raid and Enrage are the same. Yeah. So I would have liked Slayer to do something similar, though, than 1 damage to a damaged creature. Or do I want to deal with the 1/1s? Oh, what can I get? Ooh, Perseverance. Perseverance, yes. I should have done that. Well, no. Because I couldn't do that and cast her. Alright, I always thought the idea for Slayer should have been something along the lines of 2 mana. If your opponent's god has 15 or more health, deal 2 damage to them. If they have 15 or less health, deal 1 damage to them. I don't dislike Fracture, which replaced Slayer, but yeah. On to the nature god powers. Of course, they left Animal Bond alone. Oh. Ooh. Well, there goes all our creatures. Oh. Oh, because that was 0. Because this reduced it. Okay, so what you gonna do? Anyway, I like Create. I like the art for it. I like the name for it. It gives me reminiscence of the original God Power, which was alright, let's see what you got. Oh, what? Okay, let's do recursion again. Oh, I should have just pinged one of them. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, the original Nature God Power said something along the lines of 2 mana, remove 4 cards from your Void. If your Void is empty, add a random Nature card to your hand. And I missed that one. It was fun. It was the best one to use. I think the Flourish original one was a 1 mana, 2 creatures get +1 attack until end of turn. Which it was useful, but yeah. Speaking of Flourish, I like the idea. That was the worst God Power in the game. Just for 1 mana, heal a creature for 1. I hated it. Oh. Okay. Alright, you... Sorry, this looks fun. What's this? We're gonna get rid of you. And you. Okay. Gotta focus, gotta focus. But yeah, I think giving a friendly creature regen is very on flavor. We'll stick with that word. Okay, on to the death cards, or the death god powers. The first two, Soul Burn and Sacrifice, they're the same. No worries there. But Ignite, I missed the slurp. Outside of magic, if any god was going to be able to kill a creature with a god power, it should have been death. And I understand giving him burn still can kill him, but it's definitely not nearly as good. It should still heal at the bare minimum. Alright, so I think we just Asterisk Implosion that. Trade that there. Perseverance this. Alright, come on. Oh, okay. That there. That there. Let's go ahead and... It might bite me in the butt, but I'm gonna leave that up. Okay, so long story short, I don't like Ignite. It's too unreactive. I don't know if that's the right phrase, but yeah. It's just, it doesn't work as intended, in my opinion. Alright, so moving on to Deception God Power. Overall, I'm happy with Deception God Power. Flip was a little too strong for early game setting your hand up. Not gonna lie. What'd you just do? Oh, he froze my guys. And Stealth. I can't say I like Stealth better than Sold version, but I can see it working. Oh, and Thievery, delving a 1-mana spell. That's nice. That's good. I so many times got stupid 1-mana spells that were useless. We are going to Crystal Rain. See, I have a structure in my hand. Yeah, I'll keep those two. Alright, so now we are going to hit you. Gonna get you out of here finally. Definitely getting you out of here. And we are going to, well, first I want to attack you. And you, and we are once again going to hit you. We are going to grab you and God Power you. Alright. So, overall, I'm happy with what they did with Deception. I'm not too fond of Stealth and Thievery being at 3 mana, not having access to a 1-mana God Power, but it is what it is. They're all decently strong for what they do. Magic God Power, I'm actually happy that they reduced the Foresee on Clear Mind from 2 to 1. I 100% agree. 1 mana for C, setting your deck up really quickly was too powerful. Mage Bolt, iconic for Magic. You can't lose that. And then Overcharge. I haven't used it. I'm not. Gain spell boost +1 until end of turn. So it gives your god spell boost +1. Ooh, what's this? Alright, so for shits and giggles, we're gonna copy that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're gonna. We're 1 damage off. That's fine. There's a good chance they're gonna God Power and just kill themselves. Ooh. Alright. I can see Overcharge being important in a deck, but not a deck I'm gonna play. Overall, I'm mostly happy with the God Powers and the changes. And I'm using happy as a relative term. I liked where they were, with the exception of Slayer and Flourish. They did alright, the God Powers. Oh, is this guy gonna concede, or is he going to draw it out? Hey, Necroceptor, I got a 1 mana card for that. She's not a structure, is she? Nope. Just get rid of that. We're just gonna smack. Also, the new ending music is pretty nice. Alright, y'all have a good night and enjoy.